What's up, everybody? How's it going? Alright, let me mute and adjust my mic stand. I think it's too far away. There we go. Alright. We're back with Darkrai. Oh, I should probably put the counter on screen. There we go. We're at 1601, chat. Fastly approaching 2K.
Hey guys, I'm here too.
We have, a ways to go until hitting Shaman numbers. Well, really not that long. Shaman was 2959, so... fair ways. Alright, let's do it. Can you say something again, Tyler?
Hello.
Okay.
Guys, I don't know how to reset my Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl outbreaks. It's just permanently Voltorb. And does anyone know where... Hey, Midnight. Does anyone know where the Game Boy cartridges are in the bag?
Wouldn't they be key items?
I have not... I don't know. Maybe I'll just go to Oak. Like, my outbreaks aren't...
I had to, like, think about what you just said for a second. I'm like, Professor Oak, Gen 4, huh?
Should we put my Wooper on stream or just leave it?
I don't know. It's up to you.
Would you guys rather have my Wooper on stream?
I think he's talking about the legendary cart things.
The Romanus Park, Justin. Where are they stored in the bag? Okay, give me 5 seconds.
I really need 3 monitors, mamma mia.
Booting up.exe. Okay. Engaging live.
Hold on. There. You're talking, but nothing's coming out.
Oh. It's the brilliant noises of Brilliant Diamond. Let me adjust my settings. Oh, it's on max. Wow.
Why would you set it to max? My goodness.
I don't know. How do I fix it? There. Something. Put it there. Right there. There. Perfect. Alright.
Pokemon BDSP Soul Slate.
Oh, they're in the treasure? Why?
Yeah, why? I
What
figured they'd be
because-
key items.
My treasure pocket is Helix Fossil, Mystery Shard, and Claw Fossil. I might have sold them.
Can you sell them?
I don't know. What do you do with the Mysterious Shard?
Why applies to a lot of BDSP. This is very true. Extremely true,
Oh my
yes.
god. The game is like blurry in some parts. I feel like I have like vision problems.
What do you mean? Yeah, like, what do you mean? That's a scary thing to say.
The Link's Awakening thing is making the guy in the back blurry.
Like, what?
I can afford the Discovery Slate. What's that?
I don't even know. Discovery. Why can't they give things straightforward names? Pokemon always has to give, like, especially throwback items, they gotta have, like, cutesy names. Like, you can't just call it, like, the Regigigas Slate. Or whatever.
Discovery Slate gives you Reggies.
Literally just call it the Reggie Slate. Why do we gotta give it, like, a cutesy little name?
The Golem Slate.
Yeah, go by what their official, like, the Weather Trio or whatever.
This music is just Diamond and Pearl, but I gotta hand it to him, it's still good. But that has nothing to do with BDSP. That was all Masuda.
A lot of BDSP is simply copying somebody else's homework.
Well, I have DS sounds on, I think, so...
I don't think I have any of those slabs or slates or whatever they're called. I don't think I have a single one.
I don't know.
Are you gonna shiny hunt a Reggie with me?
He just let me walk in.
Yeah, Chad told me that. Y'all told me that it was a really nasty grind. Which I don't love to hear. I don't love hearing that, Chad. I'm gonna be real. That's scary. That it's a real grind. Let me check, actually. You said they're in
yeah, this
treasures?
is the Pal Park music. This is good.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing, chat. I have a tiny mushroom, though.
Okay, you have the mysterious shards? Yeah, you have enough.
What do they mean by that, chat? Of popular with a certain class of collectors. What do they mean by that? What exactly?
Yeah, you can afford them. You're good.
I don't even remember where to get them, what to trade. It's been too long.
Romanus Park.
Romanus. Well, which Reggie? I would do a Reggie. I would not do anything I could get from Dynamax Adventures.
It just says a Reggie. I don't know how you can, like, do them.
So I would either do, like, a Reggie... Of course, there's no Gen 5 in here, so I can't do the Swords of Justice. That's such a goofy... The Swords of Justice... I summoned the Sword of Justice!
Discovery Room. This is it.
You see what I mean? Discovery Room. Why they all gotta have, like... names like that? That sucks.
What's up, Galaxy?
What's up, everybody? Oh, you got the flu. Damn, that sucks. I hope you feel better soon. I mean, Regiace is my favorite Reggie, but it's also got maybe not the best shiny. Lost Chef with the 56 months. That's a lot of months.
It is.
That is indeed a lot of months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is not... We're not going to be able to fit all them boops. Oh my gosh, it would help if I could type correctly. 20, 30, 40. No, we reached the character limit of 500.
Oh, and it has to be said, and you should probably bring this up a few times during the stream, I believe this is the last day for the incentive?
But thanks for the 56 months. Yeah.
Yeah, I got the slate.
So can you afford to buy any?
I can afford like tons of them. Okay, which pattern is who? I don't know how this works. You put the slab in. Would you like to use? Yes.
Man, Sonic Rush
What
is
the
such
heck?
good music.
I didn't get the pick. I'm just in a random field with Regirock. What the heck?
I
How
hate
does
when
it
that
work?
happens, Chad. I hate when I go to a random field with Regirock.
I can't leave either. Why is he just
And you
hitting
can't
me?
leave Hotel Regirock. You can come and stay as long as you like, but you can never leave.
I have BDSP. I have my Milotic and then my shiny...
Hotel Regirock.
My
Such
shiny,
a lovely place.
Smeargle. That I won against you.
Thanks for pointing that one out, Nug. This Smeargle that I used in our race that I used to beat you with.
Zaza.
You got that Smeargle right away.
Regirock said Zaza Ari Zaza Ra.
Regirock is on that Zaza. Hell yeah.
Mahina Pia. This background's beautiful.
Mahina Pia. Wow, that might be the nicest thing I've ever heard anybody say about BDSP.
My move set is like, I have no PP. What do I do?
I have no PP.
I'm
Same.
just gonna turn it off.
Yeah, Tyler's messing around in BDSP. It's a BDSP party, chat.
I was gonna boot up PLA, you guys, but it's like...
Tyler
outbreaks
feels
is
the
just
same
not
way I
fun.
do about PLA. The massive outbreaks kind of killed... I just really don't like them, chat. I don't know. I think they're pretty stinky.
I was gonna do my radar, but it's still just Voltorb, so I don't know what to do about it.
That's the problem with BDSP, like... It's so weird about time. And a lot of the radar stuff is just junk. Like, Voltorb is super easy to get in Scarlet Violet, so it's not really worth it. You think
I
the
like
Pokeballs in PLA are ugly? I kind of agree, Cacturn. Why have all the Apricorn balls were they like, let's bring back Heavy. Let's do Heavy Ball.
I like how easy it is to, like... I don't know, there's actually like a risk in, chain hunting.
I don't know, the risk is kind of BS though, because the game can just decide to end your streak because of RNG. So I feel like that kind of stinks. It feels bad.
Keeps you on your toes.
I suppose. But it's also a big time sink if it decides to randomly kill your streak at like 35.
I really wish that the Dex Nav was in the game. That was like the most chill way to shiny hunt.
I miss chain fishing, man. If I could resurrect any shiny method, chat, it would be chain fishing.
You have all the fish though.
I mean, I don't think I do, actually. 1616, by the way. Not shiny.
Okay, I saved and I can't leave Regirock, you guys. How do I, like, can I kill it or can I run?
I don't even know how that works. I've,
Oh
like,
my
never gone
goodness.
into Romanus Park. Yeah, I mean, my opinion on that will never change. These games are not gonna age, like, gracefully and make me change my mind.
An escape rope? Let's see if I have one. Oh, I have 6. Rowan's Words Echoes.
Rowan's the professor I would want to listen to the least. I would actively want to defy that guy.
Maybe I'll try running.
I don't think I forgot how your ancestor treated me in ancient times, dude. Exiling me from the city. I do not forget, and I do not forgive. Can you just turn your game off?
I saved.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
I ran, he vanished.
Why would you do that? Oh my god. You kind of deserve that, Tyler, for saving.
Okay, we're out now. Let's go to Route 22, chat. Let's go to the route before Sunny Shore.
Hey, I mean, it made me mad, but that was definitely a memorable point in the story. You gotta admit that. Did y'all like the story in PLA? I feel like everybody always brings up, like, it's always like the discussion about Scarlet and Violet. I rarely see people talk about the story in PLA anymore.
It was much different, but I thought it was going to, like, be more of a Romeo Juliet sort of thing.
What do you mean?
Like the two families fighting,
They kind of set that up a little bit with Adamant and Irida, but it's a romance in a Japanese, like, anime thing, so of course it goes nowhere.
I'm not sure, Enzo. I'm just on Route 222. I'm just kind of going for whatever. Last time I shiny hunted was Delibird on Christmas. The rules, you need a big patch of grass. I know that. Oh, this will work perfectly.
Did I just hear it thunder? It was a dark and stormy night when shiny Darkrai appeared.
It'd be cool if it rained.
Hey, it's Toby Fox's song from Sword and Shield.
I have 9 repels. That won't do.
Yeah, you need a lot of resources to start doing radar stuff in BDSP. Because if you leave, I think it just gets reset, right? You can easily screw yourself over if you're not prepared.
Why haven't you evolved it yet, Midnight? It's just level 20. Unless you want to keep it a gold carp.
This really is a good song. This is probably one of Sword and Shield's best songs. Too bad you, like, barely hear it.
Alright, we got 61 repels. Luckily, in Gen 4, underground mining, I should say in BDSP, underground mining is an easy way to get money.
Yeah, Summer Game Fest, I don't know when it is. Hold on, I'll look. When Google search later. It is June 7th.
It's in 12 days.
So soon. Memorial Day weekend this week, chat. I don't think I've ever done anything special for Memorial Day. It's just kind of another day.
I just assumed you eat hot dogs.
That's probably a safe assumption.
So once you get to 40, you guys, it's 1 in 99. Alright, let's see. BDSP Route 222.
Whoops. I was watching some, so there's a VGC event in LA. Lunala's making a comeback, chat. Gordon has fallen out of the... Well, there were still a few people bringing Groudon, but there's a lot more Lunalas. Lunala's a really cool Pokemon. Do you like Lunala or Solgaleo more, Tyler?
Lunala.
You like Lunala? Its model in SV is really nice, too. Mahina Pia. That's true. Lunala is the Mahina Peanut. Mahina Pia. Probably like Lunala a little bit. I mean, Lunala is a friend of the stream just because I got it in 4 Dynamax adventures. Like, I still don't have shiny Solgaleo, so I think even though I went with Sun, Lunala is the friend of the stream.
I have Banette and Ditto in my nursery.
Shep it.
Yeah, it must have been for Halloween.
Hatching eggs in BDSP is such a bad time. No thank you.
I'm gonna see my trophy garden. If I have why not, I'll do it.
Huge not fan of that. Song just cut off abruptly. A shiny Banette, nice. I think I like Shuppet's shiny more than Banette's. It's hard to beat Duskull's line. Well, except for Duskmore. Kind of an odd one out.
I think I have a shiny Shuppet in Oraz.
Also on the VGC stream, they had a little Mewtwo with a basketball. Ball is life. Ball is life. One thing I've been working on lately is I got this new pin display, which is just a bunch of, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like felt. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things of felt with a bunch of holes in it that you can poke your pins through. They've really stopped making a lot of Pokemon pins. There's a Bulbapedia page with all the pins on there, so they started with like I think Shiny Genesect was the first pin for TCG stuff. And if you go down to more recent years, they really have like fallen off completely making a lot of pins. Which is interesting because during like Gen 6, they made 1 billion of them. There's Mega Swampert, Blaziken, Sceptile, Kangaskhan, Mawile, all of the starters. They made so many pins. And now they barely make any.
No pins.
So my pin thing is just overwhelmingly like Mega Evolutions and Gen 6 things. Which is kind of funny. I did like the evolution pins that they came out with like 2 or 3 years ago. Those are really nice. I have the shiny Zacian and Zama pins. I still have all the mythical pins from the Generations boxes, although I am missing a few. There are a few that I'm missing, which kind of bugs me.
Guys, my trophy garden is Bonsly. I think I'm gonna do Bonsly.
It's a good shiny. The Pokemon Center makes a lot of Pokemon pins, but as far as like TCG bundle-in pins, they just don't do a lot of them anymore. The Shining Paldean Fates had stickers. I don't know, do you guys prefer like stickers or pins? I feel like I like pins. Although the Shining Fates pins were Bunnelby, Mr. Rhyme, and Poltegeist, so bit of an odd group there.
It is odd.
What do you prefer? Tell me.
Probably pins.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of like the stickers, but the pins are really nice.
I have no purpose for stickers.
Yeah, if you don't like stationery, then it can kind of feel like whatever.
Okay, got that.
Also, I have Charizard X, but I don't have Charizard Y, so that bugs me. I hate missing, like, duos. I have Latios, but I don't have Latios. I also have Mega... I can never remember. One of them has gold eyes, and one of them has red eyes. I have a Mega Lati pin, which is pretty funny, considering I detest those Pokemon. I have a more Pico pin, too. Because Marnie got so much TCG stuff. She got like a Grimmsnarl box, a playmat with more Pico. I think I have Dedenne too. I'm looking at it right now. I believe I'm missing Mimikyu. I don't think they ever made like Plusle and Minun.
Galaxy, you want the gossip? Which streamer do you hate the most? What a question. Okay, do you remember when, do I kill the Pokemon or do I run?
I feel like you have to catch it, don't you?
I thought I had to attack
That's
it.
why I have like boxes full of Skitty.
So you have to catch 43 Pokemon?
Isn't it just 40?
40, I meant?
Yeah. I don't know, it's been so long. Please correct me if I'm wrong, chat. I don't know.
That's kind of ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. And again, the game can just decide, streak over.
I have 0 quick balls too.
Also, they made a few shiny. There's quite a few shiny Pokemon pins, chat. I have Eevee, Zacian, Zama, Mega Gyarados.
I told you should post it in the Discord. Maybe when you're done.
Yeah, I'm not quite done with it yet. And I have a whole thing that's not even filled. And when they're barely making pins anymore. I mean, I have some non-Pokemon pins on here. Like, I have a Sonic pin, I have a Lancer from Deltarune pin. I have Neopets pins. Pokemon pins have always been high quality.
Damn.
They used to do a lot of figures during like Gen 5 era. That was honestly before they switched over to doing primarily pins. In Gen 5, they used to release tons of figures. Like Reshiram, Kyurem, Zekrom, Emboar, Superior Sam. Like, they had all these figures. And then they just kind of stopped. Oh yeah, speaking of the TCG chat, Twilight Masquerade came out. Is anybody buying any of that set? It's kind of an underwhelming, I don't know. Like, all the Ogerpon full art cards are really pretty, and it'd be nice to get all of them, but like, what are your odds of pulling all the Ogerpon masks? Probably atrocious.
Yeah. I doubt it's that good.
A lot of the Illustrator rares in the set, too, are kind of like whatever. And, like, I think the highest value card is, Greninja EX, so... I don't know why, though. Is it, like, a good competitive card, or is it just Greninja Tax? Ooh, can't talk. It's like Charizard Tax, but frog.
I think people just like Greninja, and it's also kind of a cool card art.
I don't know, I don't find it that interesting. The card, not... I like Greninja, but the card itself is kind of like whatever. I'm not as impressed with the Terastallized cards as I was hoping I would be when we were all speculating what they would look like before they came out.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, eh. Which Pokemon character you dislike the most in any generation?
Paradox Rift pulls were so bad. Yeah. I feel like a lot of the sets lately have just kind of been flops. Especially since cards are so expensive, too. You pay all that money to pull nothing. It just feels bad.
Alum from X and Y.
Just kind of be like, wow, this feels not good. You paid, what? However much for, like, a blister or whatever, and it's like, wow, nothing. Exciting.
Okay, Staravia appeared in the garden, which I don't understand, because he said there was Bonsly. Maybe if I only do radar? Channel 13 is the Magikarp coin flip. Figured you should know.
What does that mean? You talking BDSP?
Yep.
Wow, thanks for the cool fact, Tyler. Whoa. Alright, inching closer to 1700, chat. What's up, Dragon?
I don't dislike any Gen 2 Pokemon in Galaxy.
Man, my microphone picks up way too... I need to go back to my... I shouldn't have gotten rid of my Elgato. I mean, I still have it. But I don't know how to mount it to this new arm I got. What's wrong with Miltank? Miltank's a perfect Pokemon.
Miltank's awesome.
Miltank is a 10 out of 10. Easy. Sometimes I feel like this game takes even longer to load. Like, it decides on how long it takes to load based on vibes. There we go. Based on whether it wants to or not.
I mean, yeah, I would lose to Miltank, but it doesn't mean I hate the Pokemon.
Losing to Whitney is a skill issue. Yeah, this... Definitely. I completely agree. Arceus is gonna be even worse. Saving it for last. Got Shaman done. Which I still can't believe I got Shaman. Like, I'm still very happy with that. I'm still quite happy with that. Gotten some good shinies in Scarlet Violet too, so... A lot of good shinies lately. I'm getting closer to the 800 mark for the living dex, which is fun. How many shiny? You should count how many shinies you have, Tyler.
In what?
Everything.
Oh, jeez.
I'd be curious.
Probably the most is in Sword and Shield or Scarlet Violet.
Yeah. Shaman was 29.59. I believe I still have the counter. Yep. Shaman was 29.59, and when I get back to Arceus was sitting at 3.21. Golly, I'm surprised I had that many with Arceus. 21. And I caught Shaman in a love ball. That was awesome. I got 30 moon balls prepped and ready to go for Darkrai. I am ready. And then Arceus will be a Lux Ball. Like, it has to be. There's no more perfect ball for Arceus than, Luxury. When BDSP first came out, I dabbled in all three before settling on committing to Shaman.
Shaman's the GOAT.
I was triple dipping before I realized that going to each location is pretty miserable and I should just stick with one. Do one at a time. And that's how we're doing it now.
I still haven't started Bonsly. Is that rare? I just keep getting Staravia and Roselia. Hopefully I'm not doing it wrong.
Roselia by your side.
And to answer your question, Galaxy, the first time I played Gen 2 was on Pokemon Gold. And I had Cyndaquil, Ampharos, Parasect, Ho-Oh.
Mewtwo's not that hard in Dynamax. Unless your team is terrible. I don't remember my team from when I was a kid at all. Any of them. The first team I vaguely remember is my Ruby team. Because I still have my Ruby cartridge, which is probably why.
Yeah.
Also, I had so many different, like... I know this might be hard to imagine now when retro Pokemon games cost $5 billion a piece. But as a kid, we all had like a million at least I did. I had a few copies. Like I had red, blue, yellow. So I played through those games a lot with different teams. So I just cannot remember. I mean, Pokemon games should not cost a lot of money, chat, because they were some of the most mass-produced games ever. And yet, here we are. So, full odds hunter Johnny McReddit can buy up 64 copies of Platinum. But back in the day, like, people would trade them, give them away, like,
all of my Pokemon games were just hand-me-downs, except for Leaf Green and Blue.
I had a family member give me Yellow.
I paid a family member $20 for Yellow, and I traded a family member my copy of Mario Advance 4 Super Mario World on the Game Boy Advance for Pokemon Gold. Which was a very good trade.
You made out like a bandit?
Yeah.
Yeah, all the DS ones are particularly expensive. Platinum is expensive, Black and White are expensive, Heart Gold and Soul Silver are super-de-duper expensive.
You still have your Red and Crystal? Nice.
I still have most of my DS cartridges, thank goodness.
I do too, except for Soul Silver. I don't know, I think somebody stole my Soul Silver.
I sold mine.
I had my Pokemon Diamond and Platinum went through the wash when I was younger, and the Platinum, like, you know, like the art on the cartridge got ripped off, but the Diamond one is still on, but they both worked fine. That was a core memory. And one of the Pokewalkers I had went through the wash as well, and it worked fine too.
The Facebook moms. That's the problem, though. Like, now, it seems like everybody's wisened up. Not even like 10 years ago, you could go to like a Goodwill or your thrift store and find Pokemon games, DS games, whatever, for not very expensive. But now it feels like everybody thinks retro things should cost $5 million.
Well, if you're gonna buy it now because it'll only ever go up.
I mean, here's the root of the issue, chat. Pokemon doesn't re-release these goddamn games. If Pokemon was consistent in putting old games on new consoles, this would not be such an issue. But here we are. And I know a lot of people will be like, emulate it, which, yeah, you should, but a lot of people are just not gonna do that. That's a daunting task for somebody to set up. Gotta get them clean.
That's awesome, Silver, those cartridges. That crystal's in really good condition, too. They, you know, when you're a kid and you're like, oh, I'm just gonna put these in my pocket, and then you forget about it.
Yeah, the money has already gone towards Nintendo/Pokemon, exactly. So it's just money that goes into the individual's pocket, or the seller fees that, like, eBay gets. That's not even money that they earn, that they get anymore, yeah. And it's not just Pokemon, of course. I know a lot of, like, old Fire Emblem games cost $1 billion. I think some of the older Animal Crossing games are kind of expensive now. Titles like Mother or Earthbound are expensive, so it's not just Pokemon, but I feel like all old Pokemon games now, it's like, you better get that credit card ready.
What the heck? I encountered Castform in the trophy garden.
Oh shit, I would do Castform in a heartbeat, dude. Castform rules.
But he said my random encounter was Bonsley.
Get a chain going for Castform.
I guess I will.
I would shiny hunt Castform. There's so many Gen 3 Pokemon I have not had any opportunity to shiny hunt, chat, that I would jump at the chance to. Kecleon, Spinda, Castform, Clamperl.
I need to see how to shiny hunt in this game.
They've been holding out on us for a lot of Gen 3 Pokemon, chat. $16.55.
Knock it out or catch it to begin your chain.
So I think catching it increases the chance that your chain keeps going. Right? It's not as high if you just kill it.
Oh yeah, it is. Boosted by 10%.
Yeah, okay. I thought so.
I only have 29 quick balls though, so.
Uh-oh. Zoinks. Oh, that's such a chore. Catching 40 Pokemon.
If Oraz was on the Switch, I would absolutely be hunting.
Yeah, catching it is just the safer way. Of course, right? The thing that's more of a chore. I don't have a 3DS capture card, so shiny hunting in any of those 3DS games is just never gonna happen for me. I don't really love the 3DS either. Flaming hot take.
I don't think many people would watch 3DS hunts anyways.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell what people want to watch. Pokemon is in such a dead zone right now anyway.
This level 16 cast form won't get into the Ultra Ball. Finally.
That always feels particularly bad. What's up, everybody coming in? We're back again with Darkrai.
Alright, we are chaining.
The chain has been started. What I want cast form. They should have done something with cast form and Auras. Cast form's such a unique little Pokemon. Gen 3 had so many fun, like, brand new Pokemon to introduce gimmicks. Plusle and Minun, Volbeat Illumise for doubles. Latios, of course.
At least
As
they
far as, like,
finally
duo
updated-
Pokemon go.
They gave their shiny forms to the weather.
Cast form was a really fun Pokemon to introduce for the weather. We need some more, like, non-generational gimmicks. So, like, not talking, like, Mega Evolution or Terastallizing. Just, like, fun new little things that you could introduce fun new Pokemon with. Like, why didn't they... I don't know, were there any Pokemon that were, like, explicitly for terrain setting up? Yeah, lots of ability Pokemon like Sidinja and Slacking. Yeah, absolutely.
Double battle Pokemon, too.
I already said that. Plusle and Minun, Volbeat, Illumise. Were there any other? I'm trying to think of any others.
What does cast form shiny even look like?
There are a few babies in Gen 3, so they brought forward the egg thing from Gen 2. Yeah, so Viper and Zangoose would probably count, yeah.
My god, cast form isn't even in Scarlet Violet.
I would love to shiny hunt Deoxys. Oh my goodness. That's one of the mythicals I want shiny the most, besides, like, Victini. Deoxys is such a cool Pokemon. Probably top 3 mythical for me.
It's in the top.
Honestly, it might be, like, my favorite. It depends on what day it is.
It's definitely in the top 10. It might be top 5.
I just love Deoxys. It's such a cool-ass Pokemon. I like the yellow. The yellow... One of the funny thing about Deoxys is shiny. It kind of reminds me of Volcanion. It's just so in your face.
Whoops, just use a Luxury Ball.
That cast form is luxuriating. I really love Victini and Mew. It'd probably be like Deoxys, Victini, Mew, Arceus. Who would be my 5th? Jirachi? That's really tough. Darkrai would definitely be in top 10.
What about Shaman?
Oh yeah, Shaman's a good one too. I probably like Jirachi more than I like Shaman. I have the bonus disc for Pokemon Coliseum, chat. I could do it. I would need to do my research and figure out how it actually, like, functions and goes, but I could theoretically shiny hunt Jirachi. I like Hoopa a lot, too. Specifically Hoopa Unbound. I think Hoopa Unbound is such a cool Pokemon. Every time I see it, I'm like, wow. That's a cool-ass guy.
Maybe you'll be able to get Hoopa in PLZA, since it's Gen 6.
Well, considering PLA had every mythical locked, I'm not holding my breath.
True.
Yeah, how much does the bonus disc sell for? I had a friend give it to me in school. So I didn't even, like, it didn't even come with my copy of Colosseum. It came via a friend who just had no use for it.
Throwing a random number out there, like $300.
Oh, I cannot spell the word Colosseum. Oh, man. Wow, somebody has an auction for it. 182 bucks. Holy shit. Did Tyler just DC? Did you just DC?
No.
Oh, I thought I heard a Discord noise.
You probably heard my Lodic.
Why is your thing loud enough that I could hear it through your speakers? Your microphone.
Because I need to hear the shiny sound.
Wow,
The
so
bonus
good
disc?
to know I could sell my Jirachi bonus disc for like $200 dues if I ever needed to. Whew.
It should be more than that. I don't know.
How does the I don't even know how the hunt goes for Jirachi. And then, man, and then I'd have to bring it forward. God.
I assume it's just a classic, like, soft reset.
Or I could just keep it in my copy of Colosseum and just say, fuck it, we ball. Nobody says I have to bring it forward. Because what a humongo pain in the ass that would be.
Isn't the furthest Jirachi can go BDSP?
Hunting Jirachi is such a hassle. That's kind of a prerequisite for all mythical shinies, isn't it? Manaphy, absolute nightmare. Jirachi, absolute nightmare. Mew, absolute nightmare. Like, that tracks. Absolutely tracks. I would have to get some way to hook my GameCube up to my PC, though. I don't know how I would do that.
Does anyone have any Pokemon games in different languages other than English?
Me, I do. I have Pokemon White in Japanese. 1666, come on, Darkrai!
I don't have any.
I played through Gen
That sounds
5
like too
completely
much-
in Japanese.
That sounds like too much trouble. You played through Sword in French? Why? French? Or just for the... Just cause?
You have to crash
That
your
is neat,
save
though.
intentionally. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know much about it, so I'm saying I could hunt it, but I don't know if I will. I
Probably
would like
won't.
Jirachi shiny though. That would be pretty cool.
Whoa, what the heck? Why is this grass...
Don't have
Yeah.
86 copies. Don't have 86 copies and 86 DS lights.
Yeah, you know what? This radar hunt, pretty chill.
Yeah, it's when you start getting towards the end of it when it starts getting kind of scary.
I think when you get past the 40, it's scary.
Well, you don't go past 40. You get to 40 and then you stop.
Then what do I do? Do I just run? I just run, right? I think.
Oh gosh, I can't remember. It's been so long. I don't even remember what I think my last radar hunt was Grimer. And this was well before Scarlet Violet came out.
I just reset the radar?
Yeah, I think that's right.
So I lose the hunt?
$16.69. I don't think it makes you lose the hunt.
I don't know.
Yeah, you just wait for the sparkles.
Oh, like you stop encountering the grass. You just keep doing the steps and then you keep doing it until you see sparkles. I see. I see.
Back saving stuff. Oh boy. It's really a shame how, like I said, if you want to shiny hunt a mythical Pokemon, chances are you either can't or it's gonna be a nightmare. You either have option A, bad, or option B, also bad. I guess option A would be impossible. So like Hoopa Victini, you're not getting that shiny. At chain 38, ugh. Yeah, once you start getting into the 30s, it's like, oh no, please, RNG, spare me. RNG, take the wheel. My favorite Scooby-Doo movie? Probably Zombie Island or the live-action one.
Yeah.
Good luck. Thank you. I need it. Gimmicky shiny hunting methods. Manaphy is still like... I cannot believe they locked Manaphy in both PLA and in this game. Like, if I think about it, it just really makes me mad. Like, yeah, fellas, thanks. Let me just go pull up my copy of Ranger and like, are they joking? Is there some like elitist full odds hunter in the Game Freak crew that was like, I don't want normies to be able to get Manaphy shiny?
I don't know. Castform's better than Manaphy, so I'll just keep hunting Castform.
They're kind of similar almost. They're like little round guys.
Fiona has a better shiny anyways.
It does. I have Fiona shiny.
It's kind of crazy, but I've actually come around on Fiona.
It's such a strange oddity of a Pokemon. I can't help but find it like slightly charming. Like, I don't know why it exists,
Pokemon
but
very alike.
It's kind of funny. And I have it shiny, and it didn't take me too long, so... my appreciation for Pokemon that give me nice, quick, easy breezy shinies, it'll go up. I remember this. I appreciate them for that. Manaphy's barely even, like... It's not in Pogo yet. Or I don't think it's in Pogo yet. What are they gonna do for Arceus in that game? Niantic's like the ultimate can-kicking down the road company.
Ooh, you going for an odd egg shiny? That's fun.
Fun.
Who are you hoping to
I
get?
think I got one as a kid. I want to say I got like Smoochum or a Let Kid or something shiny as a kid, but I can't quite remember. That's awesome though. Yeah, Japanese copies of like Emerald, you can actually have gotten the old C map and you can get Mew. They never released that over here. Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu. Yeah, I think that's like the only way you can get like Mew, Deoxys, if you have like a Japanese copy. Was Deoxys released here? I know Mew is like over there. Yeah, it's crazy how many events they would program into old Pokemon games and just never mass widely release them. Arceus was given to absolutely nobody. So somebody was paid to do all that programming, make the song for Arceus, and then it just... nobody got to access it ever unless you had an Action Replay or a Game Shark, which I did. So it was fun as a kid, but... just absolutely baffling. For people who are new Pokemon fans, like, it's been this way since, like, day one. You're like, why is this shiny locked, or why did they never release this? Well, you see, it has always been like this. They work in mysterious ways. I believe Masuda was asked about Arceus and Diamond and Pearl and said that he didn't think players could figure out how to go back and backtrack up to the Spear Pillar. That's great. That's awesome. Thanks, Masuda.
Guys, the Catred on cast form is busted. This is not good.
Why are there like a few Gen 3 Pokemon that are just impossible to catch, like Beldum?
Like,
what were they cooking?
Oh, I got a crit catch.
What were they cooking? I mean, it even goes back to like Mew in Gen 1. I think Mew was released at a few events here, but I never went to any of them. I just didn't know they existed.
It is cool that you could glitch in a Mew, though. I've never done it. Have you?
What do you mean, glitch in?
Like, glitch in a Mew at Nugget Bridge with the Slowpoke guy.
Are you talking about recent? I
don't know, just anytime.
I think Darkrai and Shaman were available. You could have gotten them shiny in Diamond and Pearl, right? They're locked in PLA. You could get them, but they're locked.
Alright, we're at 20.
Yeah, I mean, I've gone over how stupid the mystery gift thing for BDSP being so limited and short was stupid so many times, but reiterating, dumb and bad.
Thank you, we'll see how it goes.
I think I got Mew just from, like, changing a Pokemon in the box. I don't remember ever, like, quote-unquote hacking one in anywhere. Yeah, you used to be able to glitch your way up to Shaman in this game. I don't think there was ever an option for Darkrai, but you could have glitched your way up to Shaman. My game plan? I mean, I have a synchronized Alakazam, so I can control this thing's nature. And then I have a Smeargle with Spore, False Swipe, Recover, Recycle. I have a Banette with Trick and a Lepaberry. In case for some reason it just never doesn't want to be caught. But this Smeargle is... I mean, Spore it, False Swipe it, throw a Moonball at it, hope for the best.
This form looks like an ice cream scoop.
Jimmy Neutron. The bike glitch at BDSP. BDSP had quite a few funny little... way more, like, glitches and things you could pull off than, like, most Pokemon games. A lot of them did, unfortunately, get patched, though. So this game received a final patch in a lot of the, like, wall walking and stuff like that. Especially the duplicate glitch, which really bummed me out. Would have been way nicer to get Moonballs that way, but a lot of those got patched, so boo.
Which is lame, because, like, why? This isn't used for, like, official content.
Yeah, it's like, why do you have to be, like, fuddy-duddies? Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm gonna patch out all the cool glitches and things. Like, boo.
Just turn a blind eye to it.
And there's, you can theoretically downgrade BDSP if you have, like, another copy with an earlier version, but it's a pretty complex thing. You need, like, another Switch, and I don't have another Switch, so... You need to have, like, 2 copies of the game, and then you need 2 Switches.
Two Switches, eh?
Yeah, you need to, like, go into the Nintendo thing and actively, like, do a synchronized, like, software downgrade. I know because I looked this up recently. Because I wanted to get a lot of Moonballs to make sure I have enough for Darkrai. And duplicating would have been way nicer than manually having to trade a bot 30 times, but... that's what I did. Yeah, and that would require me to buy another copy of Shining Pearl, which I don't think my heart can take that. I might buy a copy of Sword, though. You all have been talking about another playthrough of Gen 8. Used, of course, not new. I would not buy a new copy of Sword. It would be used. I would probably do Violet as well.
There was recently a leak that, like, the Mario. Super
Oh yeah,
Mario
Project
game?
Red.
Yeah.
All Mario games have a code name with Red in the title, and one of the leakers said there's a new Red code name. I mean, that's kind of like nothing to me. I feel like it's 100% like factual that Nintendo is working on a 3D Mario game.
Yeah, like of course there's gonna be a Mario.
There's no way they're not.
Any worries about Legends EA? I mean, nothing to do in the city. Massive outbreaks. Besides
Performance
that,
issues.
it's a Pokemon game. I know what I'm getting into.
Performance issues. Performance issues. Performance issues. Performance issues. Worried that the environment will feel samey? Yeah. I mean, it's hard to, like, we know next to nothing about the game, so honestly for me, it's very hard to, like, even kind of think about it right now. We know so little about it. Also,
having the extra year is promising, but we'll see.
Speaking of playthroughs, chat, the bid war ends tonight, and we currently have a tie, so if you have a preference for Heart Gold, Soul Silver, or Oraz, you can sway the vote with a sub
One of you
or a
can
gift
turn
sub.
the vote into a completely different outcome.
How little we got in Gen 6. Yeah, I agree with you. Is Zygarde actually going to get what it deserves? Because it certainly didn't get anything back in X and Y.
I don't think it'll have much relation at all to X and Y, because, like...
What do you mean? I feel like that cannot be true.
I mean, like, PLA, what did it have? It just had, like, the ancient people and, like, the Sinjo ruin thing. That's it.
Welcome back.
Hey, Cacturn with the 5 months. Thank you, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's
Where
go.
would you like that to go?
Where is it going?
Goes to Oraz. Alright, Oraz in the lead.
If you did Sun and Moon.
There's poor Sun and Moon. If it were to stay a tie, I would say next sub gets it. I mean, I haven't played through regular Sun and Moon in a long time. I tried to pick 3 games that I have not played through in a pretty hot minute.
I think it would be funny, though, if Zygarde talked to you the same way, like, Arceus does, because, like, Zygarde's just kind of funny.
He's a snake! He's a big,
like,
funny
imagine him
snake.
appearing in your dreams.
But sometimes he's a dog, and sometimes he's a cell, and sometimes he's a Power Ranger Megazord.
You know what they could give Zygarde? They could give him infinite mode. Infinite.
1690. 69 is in here. Nice?
Zygarde...
Not nice.
Zygarde needs a form that looks like a bird. Oh man, do I have time before this chain ends to switch my party around?
Yeah, why a bird? Well, we know Zygarde has to do with, like, the Tree of Life, right? Isn't it, like, Yggdrasil stuff?
Because he's got everything but a aerial form. Well, yeah, which would why aerial form would be different.
Arceus didn't get anything in PLA. They gave Dialga and Palkia god-awful forms instead.
What if Zygarde became really round to try to, like, resemble the Earth core, and it became Fire Ground?
Yeah, I can't remember any of the other creatures, and then... It's funny, the Yggdrasil stuff has been... That's like a huge component of, like, Digimon lore. Stellar Terra type. Everyone's favorite mechanic. I sure do love stellar terastallizing.
I don't know anything about the Yggdrasil lore, honestly. I don't know any of the animals.
What if they do like a Loki thing and it gets a horse form?
You could just become like a larger snake.
Another horse Pokemon. What's funny, that's funny because like I think of horse, like the horse Loki thing. It's funny you say that, Midnight, because as a kid I had no idea how to say that. It's one of those words where you kind of look at it and it's like, huh? I mean, now I'm kind of curious. Let me look it up.
I guess Yveltal is already the bird, though.
It is a giant tree. Yeah, it's kind of weird because this is Norse mythology, chat. It's funny that they didn't give us like a Thor or an Odin Pokemon. Oh boy, there's a lot of words in here I can't pronounce. Odin sacrificing himself upon Yggdrasil. Lysander's ancestor sacrifices himself to Yggdrasil, chat. That's it. That's what's gonna happen.
Isn't that just AZ's Floette? What's an animal?
What's an animal? What is a man? Miserable pile of secrets.
No! My thing broke at 34!
No!
What do I do?
No! You were so close. Oh.
I'm turning my game off.
Rip. I'm sorry. Oh no. I thought you got the shiny. Oh, radar is heartbreaking. I tell you, it's heartbreaking.
I did nothing wrong.
Yeah, it can just break because of RNG. That's why it's scary. That is why it's scary.
I type in Yggdrasil. Oh, Pokemon. I meant to type in Yggdrasil animal, but I typed in Pokemon.
A dragon that I'm not pronouncing that. A dragon that gnaws on the tree's roots. The name translates to Malice Striker in Old Norse. Okay. So we have I mean, Zygarde's already a dragon, but, you know. There's a squirrel that carries, also, this is Google AI, so this could all be, like, complete bullshit, for all I know. There's a mischievous squirrel. Okay, never mind. This is from study.com. There's a mischievous squirrel, chat. Hold on.
Hold on! There's an eagle at the top of the dragon at the root.
Yeah, an unnamed eagle that sits at top the tree. Ooh, interesting.
There's an eagle and a squirrel. Which one would you guys rather have?
There's a serpent that surrounds Midgard. So that could already be Zygarde. There's 3 Norns, goddesses representing past, present, and future. Where's my Scrooge Pokemon?
The squirrel is real.
The squirrel is real. So there's some choices here, chat, what they could do with Zygarde. Squirrel Zygarde.
They could do, like, the bird as, like, the cool one, and then, like, the rodent as, like, the cute one. What the heck? I'm back at
Does Zygarde need that many forms, though? Like, I already feel like the dog is kind of too much.
I think everybody wants the squirrel.
Squirrel. Zygarde already has a cute one. It's the squishy cell one. Maui from Moana.
Well, for Pete's sake, I was at 30. Dang it.
Interesting.
I don't think I'm gonna try again, you guys, but I am gonna go and try to get more money.
The fantastic beasts dwelling in Yggdrasil. There's that squirrel. It's funny how many ancient cultures have fantastical dragons.
Dragons are real. I have to farm Pokeballs first, though, because I was literally running out. So I'm gonna go to the underground and mine and sell my goodies.
I didn't see anything about a deer. Where do we think Xerneas came from?
You didn't see the deer one?
Is there a deer on there?
Yeah, there was a deer. It's just like that new Digimon. It's the same thing as Xerneas.
More snakes lie under the ash, Yggdrasil, than any old fool imagines.
Squirrel, Yggdrasil, Pokemon.
Oh man. Okay. My perfect ideal world would be if Zygarde gets like a Chinese dragon form. I want another, like, how is Rayquaza and like Dragonair the only noodly dragons we really have?
There should be like a dragon with like the whiskers.
Like, I want a traditional looking like Chinese dragon.
I'll link you I'll link you the image.
I don't remember that deer's name. He's new.
It's a Cernumon. Cerenumon. It has instruments. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess in Gyarados.
Okay. I got it. There. That's it.
Wait, what? What are we talking about?
Gyarados with the whiskers.
Gyarados with the whiskers.
I looked up fan art for the Squirrel Yggdrasil Pokemon.
1700!
The two fan art ones that people did, I don't really like. I don't really know what they were going for.
mean, we don't-
Monk and
There's not really many traditional looking dragons in Pokemon at all. There's not really any Eastern and not really any Western. Pokemon dragons are all very unconventional. Like, we have some Pokemon that get a little close, I guess, with, like, Ray. But, like, honestly, things like Dragonite are more like Dragon Tails. Than they are, like, D&D dragons or Chinese dragons.
Oh, that's weird, Cacturn. Yeah, the original manuscript for the Yggdrasil Squirrel Radastosker has like a horn, and it kind of looks like a Zygarde form. It's green, you guys.
The forked tongue on that dragon is pretty cool.
That's the squirrel.
Yeah, Dragonite is super Dragon Tails. Dragon Tails, Dragon Tails. Emmy and Max Pokemon when?
What the heck, Pokemon? There's no treasure. There we go.
Man, sometimes I'm still programmed as if this was Shaman, so I let the battle play out. Hello. Urban Thief legendary Pokemon?
Here we got a Pearl.
Are they gonna give Xerneas and Evital forms? Is it gonna be like PLA where we think Zygarde's gonna get a form, but then they're like, nope, JK. Xerneas already kind of has a form.
Well, this squirrel says it's mischievous, Cacturn, so that might actually go hand in hand.
Xerneas kind of has a form for some unknown reason. Yeah, they were not cooking with Origin, Dialga, and Palkia. What's funny is, to bring back the Pokemon pins convo, they have definitely been making a lot less Pokemon pins, but you know what they made like last year or 2 years ago? They made Origin, Dialga, and Palkia. It's like, do I really want to buy those? I don't think so.
Oh, hold on, be right back.
Do I really want to go out and buy those pins? No. I think the thing that really gets me about them is I don't really understand what they were going for. So not only are they ugly as sin, but I also just don't really understand. It's like, sure, they get Arceus rings, but they're not elegant or pretty like Arceus. They're just freaks. They just kind of look gross. Like, yep, they kind of just look disgusting now. Congrats, guys. Thanks. Like, the one, like, Tina was perfect. Comparing Giratina's form to those two, it's like night and day. Yeah, I agree, Midnight. I just don't think they needed to exist. They were like, well, Giratina has an origin. Giratina has a form, so... And like, yeah, Giratina's form is amazing. Giratina's another Pokemon that just randomly has 6 legs. Giratina and Lotad have so much in common. Jeez, it's like, I was saying the other day how I want more, like, freakish Pokemon with extra limbs and stuff, but I guess that's not exactly what I had in mind. With Origin, DD, and Pal. That's not quite what I had in mind. If Palkia had arms, then maybe it could have been salvaged. If they had given Palkia arms... Because I just look at it, I'm like, why do you not have arms? Why did they take your arms? Who took your arms? Yeah, a bow would have been really cool. Yeah, like Sagittarius, that would have been awesome.
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah, that punish theory is such bullshit too, because literally Dialga and Palkia still get Roar of Time and like they still get their signature moves in their origin form, so what punishment? Is that the way people cope? They're so ugly that they're like, Arceus was punishing them. Punishing them for what? How was that reflected in the story? Legendary Pokemon are always just kind of acting out. That's what they do. Imagine if they made
Primal... God, I was just...
Groudon and Kyogre were ugly as sin because they were fighting and Rayquaza decided to punish them.
I was just AFK at this mining thing, and then I forgot people could mine for you. Someone else is playing BDSP.
There's dozens of us. Dozens of us. Man, doing like Zodiac would have been cool, actually.
I think a Zodiac thing for Pokemon, they could do that for like its... Why did I sound like that? They could do that for its own like generation.
They better make the Capricorn Pokemon cool as frick.
Virgo.
My
Virgo's
closest
gonna be
equivalent would literally be Go-Go.
Mine is a Gardevoir. They always put Gardevoir as Virgo.
What's up to struggle?
Yeah, Tauros is just in the name.
Yeah, there's different... You could do star signs, or you could do, like, Chinese Zodiac. In which case, my closest equivalent would probably be Torchic. Are you a rabbit for Zodiac?
Yeah.
So you have your pick of what rabbit you would take.
Paneeri, Scorbunny. Who else?
Does Calyrex count?
Yeah, I'm picking Calyrex.
Calyrex a bun. Honestly, you think there'd be more rabbit Pokemon. We have a billion turtles, a billion primates, but Honestly, not a ton of rabbits. Hell, I feel like we have more horses.
Yeah, you're right.
My Chinese zodiac sign is a rooster. I would love a jackalope Pokemon. I would love more fantasy, like a jackalope or like a Mothman Pokemon. That'd be so awesome.
That'd be cool, but I wonder if they even like know about that.
What do you mean?
Like, do they know about like those? Why would they know about like?
There's literally an
American
entire
myths?
Yu-Gi-Oh archetype of that.
I guess.
What do you mean you guess?
Do Bigfoot.
We kind of have a Yeti and a Abomasnow.
Abominable.
And Crabominable. Yes, of course.
Yes, we got a star piece.
Yeah, the Chinese zodiac is funny because you could be like a tiger, a dragon, and I'm a rooster. I'm a chicken. You feel like any part of the world could be made into a fun region? Yeah, I agree, Cacturn. It really depends on the execution. Egypt, again, is my dream region. I mean, they haven't done Africa, like, at all, so... Mediterranean, that would also be really cool. Think of like the Galapagos. Although then you would get like, would that be like the Wind Waker of Pokemon? You get to sail between the islands. That could potentially be really fun if there was actually a reason to explore and you had a fun mode of transportation. And maybe you could dive, if they brought back dive. My model? You mean Beta Wooper? This is Wooper, what Wooper used to look like before it was changed.
Before what I am.
Yeah. Yeah, no fishing.
What if they turn Vanillite into the Turkish ice cream? That's it, like kind of around the Mediterranean, right? Ugh, I shouldn't say geological stuff on camera.
They should make Vanillite into like a Dole Whip.
Nah, we don't need Disney stuff.
Oh jeez, okay, Mr. Wet Ass Blanket. I wasn't being serious. No Disney allowed. I was not even serious, please. Who doesn't love a delicious frozen treat, okay?
Gelato, Italy region?
Yeah, we got Poltergeist and to Sinistra and Poltergeist. God, I get those mixed up so much. I'm gonna get those mixed up forever. They're really mean for those names.
Sure, they can do whatever they want with Kitakami in the Spain region. Guys, what are the Diglett for in the underground?
They could make a... What could they do for an evil team in, like, an African region? Hunters? Maybe that would be too dark.
Yeah, I don't think they would want to touch that. Like,
Yeah.
poachers, I don't think they would want to.
I meant more like rich people going in to go poach elephants. Yeah, poachers.
There's like two things that I can think of, but both would be like sensitive things to touch on.
$17. Hitakami being Japan was such a like a. I mean, we're all talking about like cool ideas, and then I watch them be like, Gen 10 is back in Japan. Faraja should be poached.
There's gotta be like an island in Japan they haven't done yet, right?
Pirates, I'm the Pokemon captain now. I mean, Japan has a lot of tropical areas. You know, it is an island. So we have a lot of that represented in existing Pokemon games.
Paparaja does have tusks, so... If they did, like, a northern region, like a Nordic region, and they had, like, a Viking Evils team, and the team, like, they wear, like, Walrein tusks, and
I'm so sick of, like, ancient... That stuff has been done to death, though. It's in God of War, it's in Hellblade, it's in Marvel, it's all over the place. And we literally have some of it with, like, Zygarde, as we just discussed. There's so many places they could choose. Like, what about South America? You could do, like, Brazil or Chile or... there's so many places. Antarctica. Finally, a region for me, all snow.
Antarctica.
That's what I would say if I had been abducted by aliens.
That would be a good region for, like, a DLC.
Finally, an all-snow region. I mean, they host events in Brazil for VGC and stuff, so it could happen. Of course, they've never done, like, Canada. Where in Canada, though? Like, Canada's a big-ass country. Where would they take, like, main inspo from?
They would do the East.
Ontario?
Yeah, Ontario and Quebec. They could do the maritime provinces, though, and then that way they could include, like, Viking things.
I mean, a moose legendary could be really cool. Moose are humongous, like, ancient-feeling animals. I mean, we did get Ting Lu, who's a legendary moose, so... What's wrong with another one?
Northern Canada, and then the DLC could be Greenland.
Bidoof is the plump mouse Pokemon.
If they did Africa, I would want to see a hippo.
Hippowdon.
Here is a present for you.
Well, another
Silver
hippo.
with a gifted sub! Thank you, thank you! Where would you like that to go?
Let's go!
I appreciate it.
Moose Meese.
Reminder, chat, Bid War will end at the end of the stream, so... Moose Meese. They would have to do like an evil Canadian goose Pokemon.
It would have to make it more interesting than Swanna, though, please.
Yeah, Swanna is just definitely like...
If they did a goose Pokemon, have it so that it always has goslings behind it following.
I like Ducklet more than I like Swanna.
Ducklet's cute.
Ducklet's also got a cute shiny. I don't remember Swanna's right now. Isn't it like purple?
Yeah, it's just purple. It's not that bad, actually.
Ugh, we have Canadian geese all over in America. Take them back. Take those dirty birds back.
I never see them. They laugh. I got a shiny clam pearl statue. I don't know what I do with it.
Very nice geese. Outside of, like, the usual, like, kangaroos, koalas, big spiders, big snakes, I don't know what other types of animals you guys get. I don't know a lot about Australia and New Zealand in general.
They get echidna.
An echidna Pokemon? Oh, ho, ho, ho. A Puggle.
That's the baby form.
A Puggle.
Okay.
Puggles are so cute. They kind of remind me of Sphinx cats. They're all skin.
They are.
And they look like they're just happy to be here. Oh yeah, kookaburras. Kookaburra lives in the old gum tree. And magpies, right? Don't you guys get magpies and they, like, dive bomb you?
Well, definitely. Did either of us say koala?
I said besides koala and kangaroos.
Oh. I remember one time in like 3rd grade, we had an Australian kid come to school and we had like Australia Day and we all got like little koalas on sticks plushes and we had to sing the Australian national anthem in an assembly.
What the hell? That's so random.
It was a small town, so I don't know. Like, because the koalas always cling to the branches.
Koalas are extremely funny animals. I love them. Oh god, I know the exact video you're talking about, Cacturn. I know the exact video you're talking about. Those spiders are so nightmarish. If I had one of them in my house, I would just, like, cry. I would just break down.
I've seen one where, like, they were Australian and they, like, attacked the spider and then a bunch came out of it when they had killed it.
Or they're in, like, the visor of the the sun shield in your car and they fall down, like, I would just die.
Yeah, I don't like big bugs.
Actually, they're arachnids. Spiders are not insects.
They're
Actually-
arachnids from space.
Kangaroos gross you out. You mean like the big buff, like, male ones? Why do they have so much muscle mass? Why are they built like that? The way their babies work, like, the way that they give birth and then the baby has to, like, ascend into the pouch. Even though it looks like it's, you know, just freshly alive. Marsupials are crazy.
Oh, you're right, Cactur, and the Australians have the different opossum. They are cuter.
Possum Wars? Now I have to look this up.
They're cute. I've seen someone give it food.
Cuter than the ones we get here, though. The one marsupial America gets.
They kind of are cuter.
They look like chinchillas almost, or like flying squirrels.
Yeah.
No, I think ours are cuter. I feel like ours are cuter.
How is this not cute?
I didn't say it's not cute, but
Oh.
you've seen the possums we have here.
This is the Wikipedia image. Look at
Yeah,
that guy.
possums
He
do
doesn't
play
know-
dead. It's very funny.
They don't know what's going on.
Tyler and I have had a TikTok of this. I think it's a rescue center, and they have a possum in there. And every time she goes to clean his cage and give him food, the poor fella plays dead.
Yeah, I wonder if the Australian ones play dead.
Madagascar would go crazy. Oh my god.
They could have a lemur as the starter.
King Julian. Where's my Fusa Pokemon?
The what?
Fusa.
What's that?
A Fusa.
Yeah, Baobab.
It is a cat-like mammal, endemic to Madagascar. It's
Oh,
in
I see
it's
it.
in the movies. It's the Fusa.
What if they did the Tasmanian
Devil.
tiger as the fossil?
Oh. That'd be cool.
I've never heard of that before. It's like a cat thing, a mongoose.
If you Google it, literally one of the images that pops up is them from Madagascar. They have weirdly bushy eyebrows in that movie and long eyelashes.
Oh, I always thought that was just like those were just like
Cats.
yeah,
They look like cats a
Yeah.
little bit.
Actor in a Baobab Trevenant would be amazing. What if it was like grass water? Because don't they hold like water?
YouTube's playlist shuffle. YouTube's playlists are absolute dog shit, so there we go. 3K. I have it set to shuffle and it just breaks. YouTube's playlist shuffling workspace on vibes.
Also, guys, I got like no money from that underground adventure. It wasn't worth it. Don't recommend. Oh my god, I don't even have any of the quick balls. Oh, I have none of the max repels. Ay. Senior skip day? I don't. Not in my school, Galaxy.
That sounds like something from like a decom.
That does.
I never knew of anything like that either. It was not something that was ever a thing in my school. They got rid of the Red Dragon talking about selling her like feet in TTYD remake. I'm sure a certain YouTuber is devastated.
I saw a tweet that said they've released 4 Mario games in like 6 months. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, they really have been kind of cranking them out.
Yeah.
Everything except a 3D Mario. Do I hear Dynamax Adventures music? LOL. Why are you obsessed with playing the Sword and Shield stuff, YouTube? I have 50 other thousand things in here.
I heard, I haven't heard, I've heard only good things about the remake, so if you buy it, I'm sure it'll be great. I did see one person, though, which I kind of don't believe them. I think they're just kind of a hater.
I'll be right back.
They were like, the music is worse in the remake, but I kind of doubt that. I feel like there's no way it isn't. I assume they were just a hater. Okay, I need Max Repel and I need Quick Ball. No, Paper Mario music. But I was like, I doubt it. I don't know. When has a Mario game ever been like, this music sucks? Like, I feel like Mario always has great music, even if the game is not well liked. Like, Sunshine, for example. More acoustic? Oh, really? I didn't know that. Acoustic kind of sounds better, in my opinion.
Did they actually change the music in the remake? I'm just like catching up.
Yeah, just like the sound of it, I suppose.
Interesting. Why won't they give Darkrai its legs? Its long, beautiful legs.
Okay.
Bring back Darkrai's long, beautiful legs. Your chow music.
Alright, back to the garden.
You're gonna do cast form again?
If that's even at the thing, yeah. I still don't understand why it said Bonsly.
Wish I could shiny hunt Kecleon in a game other than BDSP. It makes me sad that I cannot.
Darkrai could be like Patrick in the SpongeBob movie.
Darkrai serves for days.
Apparently the last time I did a radar, it kept track. I was doing Mareep, and the top one I got was 37, pretty much the same as my
Yeah, I think we
Cast.
did Mareep together. I want to say we did Mareep together. Christian, thanks for the raid.
Oh.
What's up,
Welcome,
everybody?
everyone. Did I enjoy the Gen 4 remake? Not really.
Yeah, I don't have a 3DS capture card, so shiny hunting in those games is not something I really want to do.
I noticed a cute-eyed Bonsly.
I don't think I've ever understood how the trophy garden really quite works, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask. At this point, it's like, I don't know, man. I'm good.
Yeah, like he's just not there. I don't get it.
Oh, nice. You got shiny Fui Coco under 500 eggs? Congrats.
I don't know why, but the Route 209 music keeps playing. It's my favorite route music in the entire game, but so I'm not complaining, but super weird.
You can glitch the music in BDSP.
I think it is glitched. 'Cause
Yeah, you can manipulate. There's a certain way you can glitch the music, so you probably unintentionally did that.
All right.
I'm not sure if they ever patched that one out.
Maybe it's because I have the DS sounds on.
Yeah, if you go in and out of an area really quick, you can glitch it, yeah. I have the tunnel music playing right now. I'm like, wait, am I hearing your console? But no, it's... I got the tunnel music. You must have put this on this playlist.
Is Embor still on there? Or Pig Knight?
This is the second, or the original music playlist, so I don't think so. I can't believe you snuck that in there. Pig Knight's cry really is just a wet fart. That's wild. Pig Knight is wildin'. Well, thanks again for the raid. I appreciate it. Have a good one.
Have a good one. Yeah, it gives the original DS music. Kind of like in Heart Gold Soul Silver. I think you get it for beating the Elite Four or completing the decks. I don't remember. Also, I don't think we still haven't got a vote yet. Oh,
Oh my gosh, you got almost all the trades done, Justin? Jeez. Just getting all the teachers there took forever. Or takes forever. Have meat inside of them, Geodude. Gorons would love Geodude. Oh yeah, I forgot to send this tweet to you, Tyler. I had this tweet come up the other day, right after you told me about it. That is real. It was a tweet that was like a picture of a celebrity in like a plaid shirt, a oversized t-shirt, and big puffy pants, and the caption was, the girl who walks a mile in PE. Why is that so real?
that's so real.
Did you guys have uniforms you had to wear in PE in high school?
Yeah, but you didn't have to wear them. It was more so just shorts and t-shirt, but you don't have to wear them. I think it was just encouraged so that you don't wear your clothes all day.
Yeah, we had
Yes,
not uniforms. Uniforms is in like a t-shirt and shorts for gym.
Yeah, like you could bring your own.
No, we had them issued.
Oh, we
had
to pay
gray
for
shirt,
'em.
which gray is a terrible choice for an athletic shirt, by the way, because you're gonna see sweat immediately. But it was a gray shirt and we had green shorts. Because green was my school's color.
I never went to private schools, so I never had uniforms.
Yeah, no uniforms. We just for gym in high school. I would have hated having a school uniform. They changed them to purple and orange.
Purple and orange?
What the hell? Oh my god, Scarlet Violet reference? It was here the whole time.
The purple and orange Joy-Cons, but those are Joy-Cons.
Yeah, that's for like a console, not school pride colors.
Oh man, it's gonna take so long to get to 40 again.
So we had locker rooms, and there were showers in there, but nobody ever used them. So it was just like a creepy shower room in like the back of the girls' locker room. I'm sure it was the same layout for the boys' locker room too. But I
There was
remember
always just a
sometimes,
single shower, and no one ever used it because it was always like broken.
yeah, they like didn't work, or it was just creepy back there. I remember sometimes
was,
when it
like-
would clear out, me and my friends would like look back there, and it's like, ugh.
It was always dark and dingy.
Yeah,
You
and it
never
just kind of smells slightly musty.
You were never expected to shower. I think that's just like relics from like
Yeah, from like
the past.
boomer, like Gen X boomer era.
Purple and orange give Halloween vibes. That's the exact reason why I got them.
I mean, it's funny, my gymnasium got like a humongous $1 million multi-makeover, but the most of the basement area where all the gym classes were dingy as hell. So you'd go into the gymnasium and it would be like fresh brand new wood and new bleachers and all the banners from like the football team and everything were on the walls. And then you'd go out into the rest of the gym area and it was like dingy old tile. The rooms for some of the gym classes didn't even have windows. They were that dank.
My chain broke after 4. That's a reset.
Jesus Christ, that's really brutal. 4?
Mm-hmm.
You can just wander the rooms? That's insane. Oh my god.
That's freaky.
You just have access
Catherine.
to the back rooms.
Abandoned underground facility. What does that mean, though? What did it used to be?
It's like certain areas in New York City where you could just access like the abandoned subway stations.
Yeah, Boston has a whole underground city.
I mean, I don't, unless it's a special occasion, I don't typically name my shinies. Just don't get lost. That's such an ominous thing to say to somebody.
That is.
Just don't get lost. Huh?
Sounds fun, though.
What do you mean by that? Yeah, if I wasn't afraid of, like, asbestos and drug dealers in a lot of abandoned areas, I would, or, you know, falling through the floor. I love watching abandoned, places get explored on YouTube.
You could write, like, a children's novel out of that, like the abandoned basement.
That does
The
sound like the
Rolling
back
Giant?
rooms.
I've never.
I mean, it's wild the type of buildings that just get abandoned and then nothing is ever done with them. That happens to malls, that happens to, like, old, hospitals or, sanitarium the right word? Places where they used to do whole, like, I can't, what are they called? Sanitariums? Is that right? Mental hospital? A lot of times they just up and leave a lot of the equipment in there.
Sanitarium.
Yeah, asylum? I was like, is that a bad... Arkham Asylum? Yeah, I guess asylum. Yeah, okay, sanitarium was right then. And sometimes it's like, I don't know, it's kind of... You see the old papers and stuff from, like, students or teachers in old abandoned schools, and you think about all the people that went there, and now it's just a rotting, decaying building that will eventually get torn down. Lots of old factories I've seen people explore. was one instance where one of the guys I watch, took me a while to realize he was right by me, a local. And there was always this place, this abandoned little business that sat next to the highway. And he went in it. I literally have driven by this place, so it was kind of crazy to watch somebody explore it. Like, I know where that is. And, like, he found, like, somebody's old iPhone in there. It looked like they just up and left. It was so creepy.
It's weird.
So you wonder, like, what happened here? Why did they leave in such a hurry? Like, there were valuable things left behind. What happened? Like, old things of, like, canned food and old newspapers and old soda and stuff like that. And now it's a, extremely overpriced apartment complex. I feel like that's always how it goes. It's like, now it's apartments that cost way... Next to the highway, by the way. Maybe not a place I would want to rent a luxury apartment. It's either, like, luxury apartments or an Amazon warehouse. That's how it turns out.
You got a shiny Politoed? Grats. Too bad
Nice.
it's not Tapu Bulu.
Yeah, it's you definitely have to be careful. Not only can you run into other people, but you can trigger security. I've seen countless urban exploring videos where they unknowingly trigger security and they've either had to hide or they just flat out get kicked out. I think the proper people had a video that I didn't even watch that came out. Exploring a 175-year-old factory abandoned after tragic train crash. These guys are some of my favorite urban explorers, if that's something you're interested in, chat. You have a lot of good ones. They've done a lot of interesting ones overseas as well. Chernobyl. I don't know if I'd want to explore around there. I mean, I've seen people get kicked out from doing, like, some of the radioactive places in Japan. Not supposed to go in there.
Oh, that's freaky silver. That's cool.
The Chamber of Secrets.
If we would have, like, if I would have seen as a kid, like, a secret area in your school, like, every kid always thought that, like, oh, there's a secret, like...
It's just fun. That's just, like, fun. I can literally give you an example of that. In one of my elementary schools, there was a bathroom with, like, a huge vent. Like, you could go in there. And we were all fascinated by the huge vent. I don't think it even went anywhere. It was literally just, like, a big vent. It wasn't that exciting, but when you're, like, a little kid, it's like, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, Tyler, when you were here, Tyler and I found, like, a mystical feeling tree. We found, like, a cool-ass tree, and we were like, wow. What if it's a portal?
Oh, yeah, like a random grotto.
Yeah. When you and I were out walking. Part of the air conditioning system.
What the heck? Now the baby in here is Pichu.
Baby.
I don't get it. Maybe because it's midnight it switched? I gotta go investigate.
Don't they keep discovering, like, frogs or things that have, like, extra limbs in Chernobyl?
I don't want Pichu. I don't want Pikachu either.
Pichu's shiny as dog water.
It's just been there, done that.
Yeah, that too. He may be a little radioactive. I mean, I've seen a few urban explorers run into wild dogs that were not friendly.
I would not want to run into any wild thing.
No. I would, if I was an urban explorer, I would definitely have a weapon.
I wouldn't. I don't think I would ever urban explore because it's the same thing as like going spelunking or like cave finding. What are you gonna find?
I guess for me it would depend. One of my favorite urban exploring videos is when he went to a abandoned bowling alley and it still had power. It was like super run down, but it still had power and it had a big blue neon light. So most of the lights didn't work, but the neon blue light on like the back wall where all the pins are was still working. And it had a bunch of fans going, but all the fans were like they didn't have a lot of blades, so it was like a fan with one blade spinning. And it was so cool. That place was really neat. But he had an encounter because a lot of these places will get homeless people to watch them. They can't be bothered to hire official security, so when he got out of the building, a homeless guy chased him. So he had to like run to his car and get out of there. But always remember that, going into the abandoned bowling alley with the cool neon light and the decrepit, barely working fans with like one blade.
Bowling alleys always have that cool vibe.
Yeah, they do.
Even when they're open.
Can't believe they made the Knuckles show all about bowling.
No, don't have that be your instant thought when you think about a bowling alley. I think about the smell of the shoe spray.
Ugh. Yeah, gross.
And the nachos with the fake cheese.
Yeah. Did you ever go duck pin bowling?
What's that?
It's like bowling, but smaller ball.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Oh gee, I've never went bowling where you have to put your hands into the holes.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I've only done the ones. Actually, wait, that might be a lie. I've just done the ones where you just grab them and throw them down the lane.
How do you grab them? That's how you grab them, with the holes. What are you talking about?
They don't have holes. You just grab them with your hand.
What? That's... This vexes me. I don't even know how to respond to that. What do you mean?
Like an arcade. Yeah,
What the
yeah.
fuck are you talking about? How do you throw it then down the lane?
What do you mean? You just throw with your hand.
So you throw it like a little kid.
No, with your one hand. You do like the pose too.
I don't... Chat, help me. Chat, help. I don't... That broke my brain. I don't know how to respond to that.
I need to bring up pictures.
What did you say?
You just grab it.
No, you don't. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I think it's called 5-pin bowl.
So you've never been actually like real bowling before? What the? That's wild, Tyler.
It's called duck pin and 5-pin.
Yeah, I was
10
talking
is-
about duck pin.
I've never heard of that. That's why I didn't know.
Duck pin usually has the safety dividers up. It's like, and the ball is way smaller.
No, they've never had the dividers up. I don't know. I guess
Canada
guess
is a
the places I
mysterious
went just
place,
don't-
Chad. I don't know what's going on up there.
I guess they just never have the big ones.
Then you've never been officially bowling.
No, skee ball is the one at the arcades.
Skee ball is not bowling. There's no pins being hit in skee ball. Skee ball is fun though.
I've never done the Flintstones bowling.
What the fuck is the Flintstones bowling?
With the fingers in the ball.
What are you talking about? Sometimes I feel like I'm talking to like an alien chat with him. What are you talking about?
That's crazy.
What is Flintstones bowling?
With the big ball. And you put your fingers in the hole.
How is that? What is the big ball?
That's how they bowl.
Let it be known, Chad. Every time you go just normal bowling, that's the Flintstones method.
I'm not
Apparently.
joking. I don't know where you. I don't know how you.
How do you even remember the Flintstones, dude? You're such an old soul, Tyler.
You never watched Flintstones?
Well, like, I did, but I don't remember any, like, specific things, really.
They bowled in the Christmas special. That's crazy. I don't know where you go to do the 10-pin bowl.
What do you mean? Like, regular bowling?
Yeah.
That's just called bowling, Tyler.
This is called bowling.
That's just called bowling.
Yeah, I don't know. This is bowling.
Don't you have a place nearby? I want to say you and I talked about this before.
there is.
Well, I guess we need to go Flintstones bowling, Tyler.
I don't even know what it would be like.
What do you mean? You don't know what it would be like. You don't know what it would be like to throw a heavy ball and hit pins, Tyler?
Well, to like, you gotta do the right, like, arm movement.
Yabba dabba do it.
Yabba dabba do it. Exactly.
You get up there and you think, what would Fred Flintstone do?
The t-shirt gobble? What does that even mean?
Now you gotta ask yourself, what would Fred and Bonnie do? Yeah, how do the Flintstones do it? Everything they do is like a dinosaur.
Yeah, you throw the rocks down the lane, you put your fingers in the 3 holes.
When I was a
I guess I
kid.
could have said me bowling.
Me bowling?
Like me. Like Wii Sports.
What do you mean me? Just, you should say we. Why did you say me bowling instead of we bowling? When I was a kid, I was obsessed with wanting my own bowling ball, chat. And I don't quite know why. I don't particularly care for it that much, so... Yeah, guy said me bowling. What?
They're pretty much like giant marbles.
They're pretty much like giant marbles.
Bowling ball flower, yes.
I guess who thinks about things like that?
Well, I just
Marbles
assumed
are
that's why you wanted
glass,
them
though.
as a kid, because they have cool designs. I've lost my marbles.
Oh man.
Why did we even talk about bowling? I don't even
Because
remember what
I
was
brought
gonna
up the
say
abandoned bowling alley.
Oh yeah.
Flintstones bowling, dude.
I didn't know everyone was a bowling expert.
How have you never gone regular bowling, Tyler? That's just something like everybody does at least once when they're a kid. And probably a few times for like an activity at school.
I've been like blacklight bowling or whatever it's called, where you wear.
You mean duck pin bowling?
Yeah, but they have the lights off and they just have like a black light.
That's crazy because duck pin bowling is not as common as regular bowling. So that's crazy to me that you somehow managed to dodge ever just regular bowling in your life.
Regular bowling, yeah. I've only ever encountered that.
Yeah, the painfully subpar pizza, the gross nachos, or the underdone chicken tendies.
You have a bowling tradition, Cacturn? I respect it.
Some people have their own bowling shoes. They have their own bowling ball. You can get, like, gloves, so it's easier to grip the ball. Done barefoot.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't think they ever wear shoes.
No.
You know
they're
Fred
rippers.
Flintstone stank. Pterodactyls. Yabba dabba doo. The best thing to come out of the Flintstones is Fruity Pebbles. Not even joking. I'm not even joking. That is just flat out true. Thanks to the Flintstones, I have the best cereal.
This whole time, I have not encountered a single chain yet.
I feel like of all the old school cartoons, things like Scooby-Doo are much more fondly remembered than like the Flintstones. Anybody remember the live action Flintstones with
Yeah. Sully.
John Goodman? Was it Halle
Flintstones
Berry
is
in
just
that
a
movie
show you'd be
too?
like, oh well, here we go.
Yeah, without old Fred and Barney, we wouldn't have
Yes,
Peter
Bonsley.
Griffin. Can you imagine a world without Peter Griffin, chat? I cannot. I most certainly cannot. Yeah, who would you play in Fortnite?
Speaking of which, Sora from Kingdom Hearts is coming to Fortnite.
Well, that's a rumor. I don't think that's confirmed. You get to mow down people with a keyblade. Yeah, that movie was weird.
And it makes me... It has Cat in the Hat energy.
Wasn't it like there was a big corporation? It was like Big Corporation Bad movie.
I remember.
I watched it. I love that one. I don't know if it's from a YouTube poop, but it's from the Dragon Ball live action movie. And it's a clip of Goku sliding his head on the car, and he keeps constantly sliding his head on the car, and it makes like a squeak noise. That edit
Oh,
is
wait.
always funny.
That was the Dragon Ball one?
Yeah, that was the Dragon Ball movie. Goku goes to some like rich people party, and he gets bullied. And he like unleashes his cool powers and makes the bad guys look like idiots in front of the pretty girl. Christ, what a bad movie that is. That is such a bad fucking movie.
Well, resetting, my Bonsley outbreak quit after 2. Castform was the chosen one, and now it chose Betray.
You hate to see it.
If I get a Castform... Actually, if I get Bonsley shiny too, I'll name it Bowling.
Man, is anything worse than the Airbender movie, though? That is so bad. See, I don't give a shit about Dragon Ball. I saw that movie as a kid, and being just a dumb kid, I was like, wow, dragon, at the end. Like, it wasn't like a good... I didn't think it was like a spectacular work of cinema, but...
Of all people to see that movie, I can't believe you did.
Why? I was a kid. I knew it was a big... I knew of Dragon Ball, even if I didn't, like, actively watch it.
Oh.
That actor that played Goku was also in, like, the Baby Geniuses movies. Talk about true cinema. mean, they couldn't even bother to pronounce like Aang's name right in the last Airbender movie. It was Ong.
On.
And I think they said like Sokka. They said like half the cast of the name. Half the cast was just wrong. Oh, you got shiny Elekid, nice.
got it?
Congrats.
Dang.
Yeah, they said Eero instead of Iroh. Like, who did... Can you imagine some Hollywood fuck coming in and making a movie based on your property that you made, and then they just pronounce everything wrong? And then years later, they go and make a shitty Netflix live action that also just completely misses the point. That's crazy. I don't know how Mike and Brian don't drink. The Avatar.
Kinda just, I don't know, like the Dragon one, the Dragon Ball one specifically, just kind of, especially at the time, it kind of just like reeks of like, yeah, we're gonna do the American one.
Yeah, smug
it's
Hollywood
badass.
people.
Yeah.
That
And they have
happened
no
to a lot
idea
of
what-
franchises. Remember things like
Yeah.
Aragorn? Especially after like Harry Potter was successful. Everyone wanted their own like novel into movie success. I saw The Golden Compass in theaters. I don't think I've ever seen a more nonsensical movie. I did
Oh,
not
I rented
understand
that.
anything from that movie.
I saw that movie a lot, and the polar bear was scary.
Yeah, it's kind of a dark-ass movie.
I was young.
Wasn't, Daniel Craig in it? There's like she had a friend who had like a weasel. I can't remember what they're called. They have like spirit animals or something, familiars.
Barrett or something.
And her friend's weasel got like drained or killed or something like that.
And it has the same vibes as like Narnia did, where it was like just the same thing.
I liked at least the first Narnia. I haven't seen Caspian and the third one in forever though, so I don't remember if those were good.
Yeah, I remember liking the first movie, except for the orcs, or I don't even remember what was in the movie.
Orcs?
No,
It was
Were
the
there
Ice
orcs?
Queen.
no, there was like goblin people though, or like freaky people, wasn't there?
Didn't she have like minotaurs and stuff on her
Yeah,
side?
minotaurs. It was like minotaurs.
Yeah, it was mostly like guys in suits. It wasn't just a bland CGI nightmare fest like it would be now.
That part freaked me out.
Yeah, it kidnaps kids and separates their animals. Jeez.
Did you watch the Spiderwick Chronicles movie?
No, I didn't.
My Switch is dying. It has the boy from the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Spiderwick? I remember reading them always out of order in school. I don't know, it's kind of neat.
Why didn't they ever make an adaptation of the Boxcar Children?
They had the Boxcar Trolls.
The Trolls.
What is the Boxcar Children?
You never read those books?
Looking. Oh. I think I remember seeing these, but I would never read them.
I remember, like, thinking that the kids don't they like run away and they like live in a boxcar? And I was like, wow, that's so cool.
Do you remember the book series called The Magic Treehouse?
Yes.
That was there were so many volumes of that in school. I can't believe the odds of finding any babies, you guys. It's like I keep just finding Pichu, but they're all at 5% encounter rate, which is like, why do I keep finding Pichu?
I can't believe I pester you all the time to do like Scarlet Violet with me or Hatch Eggs and Sword and Shield, and you're like, no, but I'll definitely look for 1% babies in BDSP randomly.
Well, Radar's fun.
SMH.
Oh, Pichu's 10%, that's why. Let me look at all the Radar routes. Okay, Radar, BDSP.
I guess I'll get to 1800.
Yeah, sure, this has been a good one.
Should I stream tomorrow?
What should stream tomorrow, chat?
Also, reminder, chat, when stream's done, bid war over, so
We know
Orez is
that.
in the lead by 1 sub. If any Heart Gold Soul Silver stands want to snipe the bid war,
It all comes down to this.
it all comes down to this.
Bagon is a radar hunt. That'd be good for you.
I don't need Bagon.
I thought you did.
I do not.
Kecleon, Brilliant Diamond only.
Oh, jeez. I didn't even know that that was exclusive. Why
Bagon's
did you evil
exclusive.
laugh as if anybody gives a collective shit about exclusives in BDSP, Taylor? Shove your ass in a locker.
That's
Ooh,
funny.
I have Kecleon exclusive for Brilliant Diamond.
Ooh, really? What are the other exclusives? What's Pearl's equivalent?
Bagon.
What? A pseudo is not an equivalent.
Aeron is a Brilliant Diamond. Mightyana's Brilliant Diamond. Larvitar's Brilliant Diamond. There you go.
Why is Kecleon
Stantler.
exclusive? That's a great question, Midnight. I don't know.
Stantler and Houndoom are Pearl. And Slowpoke. Oh, we got Bonsly. There's like not even that long of a list here.
Yeah, you're like not reading it out fast enough. What are the other exclusives? I'm looking it up
I said them
myself.
all.
Shiny
Houndoom,
Pearl gets
Stan-
Weedle, Line, Sandshrew Line, Vulpix, Slowpoke, Magmar, Pinsir, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Slowking, Mischievous,
Zapdos, Biotis, Meidro.
Teddy Ursa, Stantler, Magby, well I already said Magmar, Lugia, Lotad Line, Sableye, Seviper, Lunatone, Bagon, Shieldon, Bastio, Mismagius, Glameow, Magmortar, Palkia. Yeah, that's what I want to know. Why is Kecleon an exclusive? I mean, I could theoretically get Kakuna and Beedrill from Pearl then. Why have they... If SV just had Weedle, we would have no problem.
Wonder what happens if I put my Switch to sleep while I'm mid-hunt in the battle.
I don't know how any of that works. I don't ever play handheld to know. Alright, chat. Bid War closes it when I hit 1800. We're getting close. Yeah, why must they keep Weedle away from us? Tyler has Diamond.
Yeah.
Brilliant Diamond. We tend to do that so we can trade exclusives to each other. He was doing radar in the garden.
Yeah, the trophy garden. I'm on Bonsly.
In the garden, in the garden.
I'm on number 5. But
Putting
I'll
it to
probably
sleep
stop
won't
once-
break anything.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, just sleep not off. There you go, Tyler.
Alright, sweet. I'll just do it in battle, too.
I mean, if you want to do like BDSP, I could always do SV, and I could screen cap your BDSP outbreak or radar.
We could do that next time. Would you guys want to see?
You work tomorrow though, right?
Yeah, I won't be on until
Okay.
next time. Could put like a little Bonsly on screen.
Alright, chat, here we go.
Penultimate.
Here we go. If you had one more.
Come on. Black screen, the game freezes.
Don't say that. Don't tempt fate.
We haven't had a crash yet.
Alright. Here we go. And boom. Alright, Oraz wins.
Ding 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 ding.
Well, now you and I gotta do that too. Well, thanks for voting, everyone. I appreciate it. I'd love to do this again for maybe put in Sword Shield, Keep Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Sun and Moon next time.
I already know what I'm voting for.
I'll have to think about it. Maybe I'll switch it up more. Alright, well... What do you want to play? Do you want to play Sapphire or Ruby? Do you have a preference?
No.
Guess I'll take Ruby then. Well, there we go, chat. Thanks for all the subbies. I appreciate it. Alright, so... We got to 1800 with Darkrai. And now... I'm almost near 2,000. That's crazy. It takes a long time to get... This was 3 hours of Darkrai resets, though, so it takes a while. Yeah, now we got it. Now, sometime in the next week or two, chat, we'll start Oraz. That'll be fun. And then... I'd totally be down to do, like, a Scarlet Violet, half BDSP stream, so... Yeah, BDSP resets are molasses. That's a very accurate way of describing them, yes.
I saved that 11 Bondsleys.
But yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. I appreciate it. What I'll stream tomorrow? How about, like, Dynamax? We haven't done a Dynamax Adventures lately, so we'll do Dynamax tomorrow. And then next week... We'll just have to see. But yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. I appreciate it.
All right,
thanks again for everybody voting. I appreciate it.
Good luck on the hunt.
And then next month, maybe we'll do something... Maybe I'll throw in, like, a mystery dungeon game or something, or, like, a side game, Pokemon Coliseum. Make it a bit more... Make it some spicy action in there.
Do Coliseum.
Yeah. Thanks for all the subscriptions, the subs, all the follows, and the raid. I appreciate it. And we'll be back tomorrow for some Dynamax and adventures. Yeah, I could put Battle Revolution in there. Jeez, I don't think I have a Wii emulator. I'd have to...
Salty bets.
I'd have to get a Wii emulator going. I'll think about it, though, chat. I'll throw something...
Keep on bowling. Yeah,
keep on bowling, chat. Keep on duck pinning and Fred Flintstone bowling. SMH. SMH. Good night, everybody. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.
Later, you guys. Peace.